next point for me is for you to learn to forgive. So important. I don't know how to kind of like stress this. You will have to learn to forgive. One of the essential like action to a happy and fulfilling life is for you to learn to forgive others and to forgive yourself. That is so important. So if you want to live a happy and fulfilling life, learn to forgive others and learn to forgive your. Next rule for me is for you to always remember that what people think about you is none of your business. Like, this is so true. This is so important. It's natural. Whatever you do, be it positive or negative, people are going to talk. And the most important thing is, like, those people don't even care. Like, so many people that criticize virtually everything we do, in truth and like in real, do not even care about us. The only thing they tend to do is to criticize every single thing that you do. I'm like, this is different from friends and family who actually care about you and they criticize like something that you are doing, and they criticize, you know, constructively. This, by what I mean, is what outsiders think, what people in society think, because so many of us kind of like fast track our life. We set timelines, deadlines, and a whole lot of things because of what we think others are thinking, what others expect of us. So we kind of like set timelines and, you know, a whole lot of things, and that is so stressful. So you have to remember, what others think of you is none of your business. The most important thing is what you think about yourself. The most important thing is what your family think about you. The most important thing is what your true and genuine friends think about you. That is the most important thing. Like, to me, that is the most important thing. So as long as you are doing anything, you are taking any action, and you are able to evaluate and see that, okay, your family is okay with it, your close friends are okay with it, most importantly, God is okay with it, and you are okay with it, I think that is all that matters. Leave others to what they want to think. Most of the time, what people say about you reflects who they are and not what you are as a person. People's opinions, it reflects their fears, you know, their experiences, and all of that kind of stuff. So you just have to remember that people's opinion should be the second thing you consider in your life. The most important thing is what you think about yourself, what your close family and friends think about that action that you are taking. That is all that you need to care about. All the rest, keep it right out of the door. Okay, so the next point for me is for you to always remember you are responsible for your happiness, not your friends, not your family, not your relationship. None of that is going to bring you happiness. Genuine happiness comes from within, and that is your duty. That is your responsibility. You have to take charge of your responsibility, because when you submit your happiness and the things that you do that brings you joy to others, you are most of the time going to find yourself being unhappy, because like you tend to put so much pressure. You tend to put so much pressure on others. So always remember, you are solely responsible for your happiness. So work towards your happiness. Find the things that you do on your own that brings you happiness. There are things that you do like with others that brings you happiness as well, and that's fine, but find the things that you do solely on your own that brings you joy, that brings you happiness, and then work around that. Don't leave your happiness in the hands of others. The other way is you kind of like become a burden to them, it becomes a burden to them, because someone cannot be focused on their happiness and be focused on your happiness as well. You are a person and you need to be responsible for yourself, and you need to be responsible for the things that make you happy. Nobody else is responsible for that. So if you learned that like way back, that others are responsible for your happiness, and you've kind of like left the burden of you being happy like to your relationship, to your family and friends, like you really have to unlearn that and pick new habits and pick new mindset. You are only responsible for your happiness, and your joy and your happiness comes from within, not from outside. So that job, that promotion, that grade, you know, that friendship, that relationship, none of that will bring you true happiness. They just add up. True happiness comes from within, so yeah, that is the last thing for me. Is irrespective of whatever is happening to you, kind of like learn to smile, like just learn to smile, and that is going to change a lot of things for you. That doesn't kind of like downplay whatever is happening in your life, kind of like helps look at the positive aspect of things happening in your life. So royals, that is all I have for you today. If you like this video, if this video was helpful, don't forget to give it a thumbs up. Comment below some of the points I've mentioned that you can relate to, and don't forget to share to everybody. Tell a friend to tell another friend to tell another family about this channel, and let us grow this family. Okay guys, see you in my next video.